All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Shem Shai, by Shem Kakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well. And I want to say shalom to the whole full elect. All right, a quick little video on this, the weapons of Esau, okay? All right. And one of the weapons that I found out that he had recently, I found out was this active denial system, all right? And this is what it is. It says the active denial system is a non-lethal directed energy weapon, all right, developed by the U.S. military, designed for area denial, perimeter security, and crowd control, all right, with restrictions coming down on these other nations and these other countries. And best believe these restrictions and things are going to come here, and there's going to be more rioting. But on top of that, my point is saying that Esau will start pulling out these type of weapons, okay? All right, these direct energy weapons, all right? And formally, the weapon is also called the heat ray, since it works by heating the surface of targets such as skin of the targeted human beings, okay? All right, there's a video on it. We're going to watch a video on it, all right? It's a 2-minute video. And then we're going to get some information on it. But most importantly, we're going to get scriptures, okay? All right. So this is Ezekiel chapter 21, verse 1. And the word of Yahweh Shem Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face toward Jerusalem, and drop thy word toward the holy places, and prophesy against the land of Israel. All right, you know why? Because the land of Israel, all right, the people within the land would commit wickedness, all right? Just like the people of Israel today are committing wickedness, all right? And say to the land of Israel, thus saith Yahweh Shem Shai, behold, I am against thee, and will draw forth my sword out of its sheath, and will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked, all right? The righteous and the wicked are going to be separated in these times that we're coming into, all right? Based on the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, all right? And how they're going to be separated. You're going to see those that are righteous be saved at a undescribable, impossible situations, and those that are wicked, they're going to be delivered into those situations and possibly put to death, okay? All right? Or they may survive and get caught up in another extreme, harsh way of death, okay? Seeing then that I will cut off from thee the righteous and the wicked, therefore shall my sword go out of its sheath against all flesh from the north to the south. That shall all flesh may know that I, Yahweh Shem Shai, have drawn forth my sword out of its sheath, and it shall not return any more. All right, who's the Lord's sword? We're going to grab it. Sigh therefore, thou son of man, with the breaking of thy loins, and with bitterness sigh before thine eyes. It shall be, when they say unto thee, wherefore sighest thou? Thou shalt answer, for the tidings, because it cometh. And every heart shall melt, and all the hands shall be feeble, and every spirit shall faint, and all knees shall be weak as water. Behold, it cometh, and shall be brought to pass, saith Yahweh power. And again the word of Yahweh Shem Shai came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith Yahweh Shem Shai, say, a sword is sharpened, and is also refurbished. It is sharpened to make sore slaughter, is refurbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contempteth with the rod of my son as every tree. All right, so let's look at that word refurbished. And then we're going to get Psalm 17. The word is marat.
Strong's H, 4803. Marat. Marat.
All right, it says to bare, polish, make smooth or bald or bare. All right, to score, polish. All right, and when you polish something, you make it look new. All right, let's look at that word score. All right, clean or brighten the surface of something by rubbing it hard, typically with an abrasive or detergent. The act of scoring of the state being scored, especially by swift flowing water. All right, so to clean it, make it new. All right, because when you polish something, you make it look as new. All right, and we know through the scriptures that nothing is new under the sun, not even this area, this ADS. Okay, all right, so this is from defense.gov. 95 gigahertz is what it puts out as far as the frequency. But let's get, so like I said, Psalm 17 and 13. All right, this is Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Yahweh Shema Shai, disappoint him, cast him down. All right, that's the person that the Lord's going to cast down. All right, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. Okay, all right. So the sword of the Lord is a man. Okay, all right. And who's the wicked man of the earth? All right, Esau, Edom. All right. All right, Isaiah 10 and 5. O the Syrians, the rod of mine anger, and the staff in their hand is my indignation. The modern day Syrians are the so-called Edomites, man. All right, trying to see. Maybe. All right, this is Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom saith, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus saith Yahweh power of hosts, Yahweh of hosts. They shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom Yahweh shall have indignation forever. All right, so the border of wickedness is Esau, Edom. All right, wickedness is the so-called white man. All right, so let's look at this video right quick.
Marines and several other DoD representatives had quite the heated demonstration at Quantico, Virginia from the Joint Non-Lethal Weapons Directorate.
This is a military area. Move away from the perimeter. I say again, this is a military area. Move away from the perimeter.
Hey, things like these are going to be used during the times of Jacob Trouble, man. Okay? All right.
Their new active denial system boasts a reach far beyond any other non-lethal system.
It's a versatile system, and it has a range of non-lethal capability that we can't even come close to with any of our fielded systems today that are in our military forces.
I remind you, this came out 9 years ago. All right, I'm sure they've been working on it prior to those 9 years, but just imagine 9 years ago, this system first came out. Do you not think Esau has somehow upgraded this system? If you don't think so, you better think again.
About 7 football fields to give it some perspective. It can deter individuals on a military perimeter all the way up to a riotous crowd.
A riotous crowd, and you know that sedition against the government is coming because of, forced inoculations, the downfall of the dollar. You're going to have famine of food. Most importantly, you're going to have famine of this great word that Yahweh Shema Shai is putting out through the mercy of his will to seal the elect. But these things are going to, these riots are going to come, and this is one weapon system that Esau is going to use to corral you people in, okay? All right?
All without permanent harm.
Those very shallow into where your nerve receptors are, and there's no permanent injury caused by it. Very safe system. We go in, take marches, training for the operators.
They even let any of the guests volunteer to test out its effectiveness and safety, including the Assistant Commandant of the Marine Corps, Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps, and Assistant Secretary of the Navy. Most described it as feeling like a hot oven or grill being opened up.
Something that, once again, probably the safest system that
they propagate it as a safe system, but when there's the government going against the people, all right, don't believe that it's going to be as a oven, as you feel the heat coming up from an oven, all right? It's going to be worse than that. You gotta think that way, man, because this man is trying to usher in his one world government.
developed as far as the non-lethal capability.
From Washington, I'm Sergeant Andrew Milner.
All right, cool. Good for you, Sergeant, guy, whoever. All right, so let's get on some, let's get in this little article. There were some questions in here that I saw. All right. It says, this is from the Joint Intermediate Force Capabilities Office. And you see up there, it says defense.gov. Okay. So this is a legit website as far as the government is concerned. It says, active denial system facts. Why do we need this technology? The active denial system is needed because it is the first non-lethal directed energy counter-personnel system with an extended range greater than currently fielded non-lethal weapons. All right, remember, this is back in 2012-ish. Most counter-personnel non-lethal weapons use kinetic energy, rubber rounds, beanbags, etc. A kinetic-based system has higher risk of human injury, and its ineffectiveness varies in the relation to the size, age, and gender of the target. The ADS, however, consistently effective regardless of size, age, or gender, and has a range greater than small range weapons. The ADS will provide military personnel with a non-lethal weapon that has the same effect on all human targets. All right, so of course it's for you people, man. All right, to get you to get in line with what it is that they want. All right. Question number 2, it says, what type of Department of Defense missions will this ADS system support? The ADS will support a full spectrum of operations ranging from non-lethal methods of crowd control, crowd dispersal, convoy and patrol protection, checkpoint security, perimeter security, area denial, and port protection, as well as other defense and offensive operations from both fixed and mobile site or mobile platforms. All right. The ADS is an advanced long-range, non-lethal, directed energy counter-personnel capability that projects a man-sized 1.5 millimeter beam of millimeter waves, not microwaves, at a range of 1,000 meters. It will have the same compelling non-lethal effect on all human targets regardless of size or age and gender. So they're using this for you people, man, and it's giving you the breakdown of how they're doing it, what they're using it for. Just remember, it's going to be used for Jacob's trouble, man. All right. It says, is there more than one active denial system? The answer is yes. Okay. All right. It says, is the active denial system going to deploy anytime soon? Both prototype systems successfully completed a series of land and maritime-based military utility assessments. Both systems are available for service or combatant exercises and are suitable for operational employment. All right. It doesn't say that it's radioactive, but I don't trust the government. Doesn't say use microwave ovens, but I don't trust the government. And they gonna say how you think it's safe. And there's been injuries with it. So 2 injuries. So they say out of 13,000 people that participated. All right, what does exposure to the ADS feel like? Many volunteer test participants liking the effect of the temporary heat felt from opening a door to a hot oven. The sensation dissipates when the target moves out of the beam. The sensation is intense enough to cause nearly instantaneous reflex action of the target to flee the beam. All right, that's what you saw when people were running out of the way of the beam. All right. So that's just some stuff on one of Esau's weapons. All right, the active denial system, and Lord will, I'll find some more military grade type weapons that Esau will probably and most likely use to fight his war against you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. All right. All right, here you go. All right. And of course, you know, this isn't anything new. I'm sure brothers did videos on this before. Let's read this right quick. And these are things that was read within that video cast that I had played on YouTube. It says the ADS deters attackers by sending a non-lethal millimeter wave of electromagnetic energy, causing a burning sensation. It penetrates 1/64th of a skin. 2-second bursts can heat the skin to 130 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, transmits 95 gigahertz of frequency waves. All right, but 130 degrees, man. All right. What Esau has out here is real, man. All right, and it's gonna be used on you, Jakes. Okay. All right, so Lord, will you edify? I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shema Al Shabbat Shema Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who will teach well. And I want to say shalom to the whole full elect. Kwame Yashralam, Mawaf Lava Bar, Shalom.